Hey, what's up everybody? Spabrog here, and I'm here to give you the H-Hour Weekly Community Update number 49. This week, we got a nice little quick look for the week. It's pretty dense. Actually, outside of that, I've been playing a lot more because, I don't know, after the patch, I felt like the game's a lot more fun. Because we didn't have the workshop maps for like a good month or so, and obviously a lot of them look great. I have some gripes with some of them, but I'll get into that later. But it's still a really enjoyable experience. So let's just get into it. So for August 22nd, the quick look says the team released a great patch, and they really did, because now in workshop you could get access to all the game modes. So you got sabotage, extraction, demo, elimination, and breach, which is awesome. Like it actually gives the map some depth. Like I know I talked about this last time, but like just the thought of playing Ruins demo again was dope. And then I've definitely played it at least like 12 times over the last couple days, and whew, boy, that map is so much fun. Demo, I forgot all about it. We were playing elimination for so long that I forgot how fast a Ruins match could go. But yeah, so yeah, if you're a map creator, definitely check that out. There's a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of tools for, you know, to making the game mode you want, or I mean not game mode, but making the map you want with the proper game mode, and you don't have to worry about only being limited to elimination. So that's good. But there were some problems, you know, with the maps. There were some issues, like stockpile. Like the last couple days, it would it would spawn up one person. There'd be like a 1v1 when we had a full room for some reason, and they'll spawn on the terrace side. So they pulled that out. They took away lockdown. I don't know why. I think he's just editing it. I know there was like a audio issue, but I think he fixed it. But I don't know. I love that map, by the way. Lockdown and Stockpile are definitely my top two workshop maps that aren't from, like, you know, not, you know, they're original and they stand on their own. So shout outs to Mr. Qblaze and I think Purple Urkel for Stockpile. I always forget. I always get those two mixed up for some reason. But regardless, those maps are awesome. But yeah, speaking of maps, I just want to say for Sub Rosa, everybody's complaining about the frame drops. I think it's because of the 4K textures. So you might want to fix that. Also, you want to open the door in the terrorist spawn as soon as we spawn, because when we come out, when that door is closed, it ruins the flow of the map. Like, just the SOF just get everywhere way quicker, and you literally can't push out your spawn unless you do it very carefully. But even then, it's still like super tough. So Selfless, if you're listening, please open that door for us, and just leave it open and let us close it later. But yeah, so yeah, they're looking at a special server to test all the workshop maps. I know somebody made Sanglow. I think it was my man Nui Bond. Looks cool. It looks kind of big, but I don't know. I gotta see how it plays. So what's ahead? And it says the dev team is working on in-game content once again, so you can expect a combination of fixes and new content or enhancements in their next patch. And they are returning to their to-do entries from the Trello, so they're looking at the Trello map and reviewing any log messages. But a lot of the log messages are benign, so you shouldn't have to worry about them spending too much time on it. And they want to remind everyone that the dev team is comprised of volunteers, and you need people to make you know, they need time to make these changes. So they can't have milestones or like ETAs, like when a patch is going to come out or when something's going to be fixed. It could be sooner, it could be later, but I guess it's better that they don't say anything, because if they say something then they have to push it back, everybody's going to be upset. So definitely I understand, you know, and yeah, as long as we have some type of direction. So they're making new content, so that's cool. I don't know what they're gonna do. I know I'm gonna segue into the next thing, but I hope they're fixing like the HUD or something like make the game look polished outside of animations, or fix the guns up. Oh, the M16 is trash now. AK-74 is beast, AK-47 is beast. The M16 is trash though. I know I don't like plugging other games in because it's the H-Hour, but I've definitely tried out Resurgence, just to, when nobody's on H-Hour, I'll play that. And the gun mechanics are pretty good, in my opinion. Like if you tried it out, a lot of people say, even though it's too stiff for me, I can't really play that all the time, and I feel like the game's way easier. Probably a lot easier for because of the movement and stuff. But yeah, the gun mechanics are pretty good. Like I feel like the spray patterns on the guns in H-Hour are too far out. If they tighten them up a little bit, be a little bit better. We move too quick to not be worried about getting tapped like that, in my opinion. Because I have clips on my in my hard drive of me shooting dudes and my crosses right on them, and I don't even get like a bullet on them. That's obviously from like further ranges, but yeah, that's just a little gripe I've been having. But yeah, next they've been doing again, we talked about animations last week. There's something they're trying to assess. They sent it to a studio, so they're still waiting on the report from that studio to assess current and future animations. And it's understandable because they're reviewing everything from rigging to character skeletons, individual and medley animations. So it's a rather large task. So again, like things like that are probably going to take time. We're probably not going to see that in the near future, but as long as they're working towards it, I can live with that. We've been kind of waiting forever. I would love to see like a dive to prone, a climb, a knockback animation on nades and freaking shotties. What else? Just everything, man. Being able to cancel your diffuse or your plant while you're planning, because you're locked in when you do it. And just everything. Just I want the game to look as freaking perfect as possible. But yeah, that's next. So yeah. Next off, investor front. They said they're still due diligence is still underway in their process of setting up a following meeting for next week. I know it's kind of the same thing every week, but at least they're working towards it. And Tom actually put something here, for the people who actually care about like what's going on. So he says this is in regard to investors. Many out in the H-Hour community have wondered how it could be so difficult to bring investors so we can get the game completed and ported over to PS4 for everybody. And he says, as much as we love this vision and see its value, there's a lot more than the love of a game that goes on in investment circles. And he's like, of course, if an H-Hour fan won the lottery, life would be way simpler for all of us. In the meantime, it is hard work to find investors interested enough to have that first meeting called discovery. And it gets harder as the follow-up meetings come. And the investor community comes from a broad range of backgrounds. So gaming industry, some others aren't. Some are looking for short-term investments with large and almost immediate paybacks, and others looking for mid-term but solid blue-chip investments and, of course, large returns. Still, others are looking for long-term relationships that include an interest in your IP, and not all of these would be a good fit for H-Hour. So there's different types of people. We can get all the investors we want, but if they're not, if we're not giving them what we want, that's a problem. Or like, returns. It's a business, man. People are trying to make money too. But yeah, so apparently a lot of these people, they're always looking. And if we stream more, if we put out more content, things like that help because they'll look it up. We just got to keep the positivity going. But yeah, through all of this, yep. They can't really give you some specifics because there's NDAs with the talks. But they're trying, man. They're trying, and they really want to get it on PS4. That's their main goal. It says over here in the quick look. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this week. What's it called? Remember, it's bi-weekly, so I don't know what I'm going to talk about next week. I'll probably just get into more depth and stuff. I've been working on something really cool, so I hope to get that out. I think I know the timing I should do it, but whatever the case is, thank you guys for watching. Remember to follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MrSpab. I actually streamed H-Hour the other day. Twitch.tv/Spab_Rog. But I was really tired, so like I just sound super like out of it. But if you want to check that out, if you need to see some gameplay, I don't think I did really good in that stream, to be honest. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Follow the Reddit, reddit.com/r/HHour, and show HHour some love. It's $10 on Steam. Go cop that. But again, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week. Peace.